Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Z32 Workshop. I'm your host, or the guy doing all the work, Z James, and this is my 1993 Nissan 300ZX convertible parts car that I'm tearing apart. Last episode, or install or part, depending on how you want to look at it, I did the firewall carpet. I still haven't got the floor cleaned up. Slow process. Early morning, only get a little bit of time to work on this. But what we're going to do is I'm going to work on the A pillars and the B pillars. Probably the B pillar most to see if I can get some of that stuff off. I would love to save every bit of that because that is unique to the convertible. So that's what today's plan is. And then maybe I'll do a little bit of cleanup on this to begin with. So let's get you flipped around and we'll take a look at it. So hang on, everybody. All right, what I'm talking about is this guy. And I want to try seeing if I can get, well, let's get this light out of the way so you guys don't get blinded. This pillar right here, there, and that pillar, and then this thing. Found out there is a screw right there that is holding something on. And I get a feeling this is a snap of some fashion. This rubber piece, which is only a small one, has a screw right there. It's going to be glued in too. But if you go slow enough and work it, like see how that is? You should be able to pull that off. A pillar is the same way. You got plug screw there, and I think it's just going to be slow process to remove. I really would love to try to save this because that's a one gasket all the way across the car. As far as I know, you can't get them. They're no longer available. Should have bought one a few years ago when they were still around. I didn't. Because, well, they were probably a couple $100. And I probably just should have bought them anyway because rubber for this is, especially in the convertibles, is going to be unobtainium. I get a feeling that these corner pieces need to come out. I'm not sure exactly how that happens. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put you guys up. I'm going to try working on this. So that's today's game plan. All right. One screw here. Got a black head. Let's get out of the light. So that's that. Well, that's definitely making that loose. There's nothing else available. We'll work on the upper A pillar here, or the B pillar, I should say. This guy loose. Just curious to make sure there ain't nothing hidden behind something. Another screw. All I'm doing right now, and I'm not really talking to you guys, is slowly working this piece of rubber back. on this panel here. I'm gonna go do the hog wild thing, boys. I'm gonna grab my pry bar here. Start wiggling it. Alright, I think I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. This is going to take a little bit. Just trying to be safe and careful with it. So hang on. Got this panel off. As you can see, it's got two pry clips. I don't see one there, one there. After you get that screw out. So that screw was right there, and there you go. And you have to pry it out that way. Make sure I can show you is. So that light, there's a screw right. That white dot is another screw. So I can get you to focus right here. There's another one for this plastic piece right here. So let's get it out of the way real fast. Hopefully you guys can see real well. So let's get that. See, nice little square triangle. Fits up in there like that. Cool. Next up, there's another one right here. This will be for this padding. Yeah. Okay. I think I need to go to the other side and start working on it. This piece right here, let's get you zoomed in. This piece right here has that screw there, and there appears to be one right. Gosh darn that light. Sorry, everybody. Trying to make this so you can actually see. You can see how this is wiggling, and it means there's another one right here. If I stick my finger up in here, I can feel the bottom of it. So there's one right there that's holding this rubber piece on as for a door seal. But now that I know I can get this panel off and get those two screws, I'm going to do that side now. So time lapse, time warp. Okay, got that out. Gosh darn light. Got those pieces out. This door flapper is broken, but got both those trim pieces. Now this There's a piece on the back side, and if you can hear it, it was making some noises where I could get it out. So let's see if I can pull it out. Let's see if I can get you guys set up where you won't tip over. Sorry about this, everybody. Let's see if I can get this bottom panel out. Clip something right there. Let's see if I can pry on it. Oh. Okay, he's got these push-up clips just like the other side, or just like the other panel. Hopefully you can see all this. 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. Push in. I would work on the back side. That's actually got a metal backing, so that's that piece. Let's take a look at this other area now, which is the rubber up front. I am not really seeing, boy, that is some shiny black paint. I don't know if you guys can see that. But now that that's up and out of the way, we should be able to pull this out, I'm hoping. So let me see if I can work on this. This appears to be glued or something. I mean, just like this corner piece on the other side, there's a screw right there that we have to get to. But now that everything else is gone, I'm gonna try wiggling it loose. So, time lapse. All right. I know I was gonna tell you I was gonna do time lapse, which I did for like about 2 seconds, but found another screw. I can show it to you. Right there. Ow, damn it. And everybody, sorry about this. I'm making a lot of noise and not being in the right spot at the right time. Give me a second. Sorry about this. I gotta get into the car halfway decently. There's another screw right there. And I'm checking the entire length. There's probably one on each side. As you can see, that screw to the other side. It's right there. I'm almost guaranteeing that this guy is holding on the upper portion. Now looking, oh, those are clips. That's foam. There's another one right over there on the other side. So let's get rid of it. So hang on, everybody. Sorry about the noise. Like I said, this whole B pillar, well, probably can't hear me. This whole B pillar removal, which is the arch loop, is, as far as I know, no one's recorded anyone ever taking this apart. Not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying no one's ever done it. And let's see here. Feel for it. Should be right there. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're gonna be hard. Oh, you're trying to. Oh. Oh, that doesn't want to come out. Come on. Well, crap, everybody. I want to put you on pause and see if I can get that one out. I may end up having to do a back out bit or drill it. That I don't know if the overpaint is giving it, the overspray, giving it too much stickum. So give me a moment and see if I can get it out. Great success. Got that last screw out. As you can see, it's kind of paint, body powder painted, so you gotta fight the paint to get that out. So, after doing some more investigating, I'm thinking that up there, you can see my hand, if you can see it, there's some clips that press over a lip. So I'm going to try just gently prying forward on this stuff. Let's see if I can get something to wiggle free. And I can get the wiggle. And there's a clip right here. Hopefully I get this thing off. You guys will be able to see it. Ooh, you guys can hear it? Hear that? Get a screwdriver in there. Pry against that. Come on. I can feel you wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I get a feeling this is either tacky glued in or something of that nature. Ooh, I definitely did something that snapped everything. I can feel my finger on it. I get behind it. Is there more here? Huh. Well, let me put you guys on time-lapse video, so you're not sitting here listening to me crickets and complain about this thing. Let me fight for it a little bit more without you guys listening to this. Alright. Found another thing. There is, I can show it to you, right there is a bolt or a nut. Hang on. You can see it. This white thing. Come on, focus. Focus. Too close. I'm guessing it's an 8mm. It's holding this thing on. It's the reason why I was trying not to go too hog wild moving it around. All this is just foam and glue. That there is a nut. Probably an 8mm. Let me go grab that and we'll get rid of it. Actually, let's see if I can get rid of it right now. Hang on, let me get you guys get set up. Sorry about the jerkiness, everybody. I know I'm moving around quite a bit this morning. Let's see if I can get you taken care of. I know you're not seeing me. Let's go to the other side of the car. Okay, this will work better. It's all about your shots, everybody. So let me see if I can get that out of there. I know I was wrenching on that pretty good. And I did bend it a little bit, but I'm hoping I didn't mar it up too bad. That is smaller than 10. That's probably an 8. You go grab my 8mm. All I'm doing right now is doing this by feel. Find a stud, find where it's at, put it on, grab a ratchet, go to town. Oh, almost there. Nut. Little itty bitty nut, guys. 8mm. Let me grab the other side. We'll get it out of the way. And then we'll see if we can grip this thing up and out. Let me flip you around. Yeah, sorry about the crickets in the morning, guys. It's just how it is in my garage. Tried killing the guys and they just keep coming back. Let's see how we fare on this side. Yeah, it's interesting. All this stuff, taking it apart. I know the factory service manual would have helped out a little bit, but not on the convertible stuff. They just, oh, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, move her out. And it appears that that 8mm is through this thing. That makes sense. There's a bolt or the stud goes through the rack here, or through the arch, and there are clips that clip this on going across. So I'm trying to see if I can get this guy up and loose. I need my light, I think, to see how this is going to play out. I need a screwdriver. Actual screwdriver, flathead, not Phillips. Just so you know, this light's handy. It's got magnets on either end to help it stick to stuff. Aha! Well, I'm either breaking it or she's coming loose, one of the two. Hope she's coming loose. Well, something's moving. Okay. Huzzah! Woo! I'll show you what this is. It's got a couple clips. Let me get you guys over here. We'll take a look at this on the floor on that side. And then we'll take a look at the rubber pieces that are left. Because this is exciting, everybody. Alright. Grab you here. Show you what I'm talking about. Alright. This guy here, sorry, right here, is the bolt that bolts in. These are the tabs that go across. There are 4 of them. And realistically, you just need to pull them down, wiggle them around. And those bolts, I thought you had to pry up, actually are slotted. So once you get it, come on, focus. Focus. Is right here, so you're just gonna pull it out. Trick is to me is there's a lot of this gunky goo, and it's been in there for years. So that's that. That's how you get this trim panel, which goes right here, out of the way. So let's walk through the steps here. First one is get this panel here off, which is that guy right there. There's a screw here you need to remove. And then you pull this off. The next piece is this little plastic one. There's a screw. It's hard to see now, but it's turned right there. And then a screw on this side that comes off once you get it out of the way. And then once you get that panel, sorry, get this so you can see, get that panel out of the way, there's another screw right there for this panel. Whoops, sorry. And that's on, this is mirrored on each side. And it's got 4 of those clamps, so you just got to just pry it down without being too bad. And then once you get that, you can get this bolt out of the way, or nut on either side, and then gently work this thing back and forth until it comes off. Now, here's the kicker. You need to do all of that to replace this rubber seal. Talk about a pain in the butt and a danger zone to breaking things, because I'm fairly sure, I know this looks good, but I marred up the one end just a little bit just because I didn't know where I was prying at until I found it, which is still a good piece for me. I will still hang on to it, and I'm sure it's good to everybody else. And then the last piece for this rubber is this screw. Come on, focus. Right here on the top. And once I get it out of the way, ta-da! That rubber piece comes off. And actually did a pretty decent job saving that rubber. I will hang on to that. That is actually rather cool and important stuff. But you can see that's where that was a black bolt, and then the other side. So I'm going to get the other one out, and we'll close out today's video. Great success! Everything on the B-pillar, hoop, roll bar, whatever you want to call it, behind has been stripped. I've been wondering for years how that stuff came apart, how that stuff was in there. And just tell everyone, just take your time, wiggle it, look at it, feel, see what's going on. Because that one screw I didn't even see, because it was body painted pretty well. And then when it did, it didn't want to come out. Then there's also bolts in there, or a nut. Once you get it, you just sit there and look at it and wiggle and pry on a little bit, but don't go too bad, to see what would come loose. Now I got it out, it's fantastic. It should help anyone who's replacing those rubber seals, the top, any of that, because now and then you'll have to maybe replace those. I'm hanging on every one of those, because to me, I think those are unobtainium, patented word pending, for convertible stuff. That's just me hanging on for my parts car, or for my other car, just in case I need to replace something. So that's going to do it for today's videos. Thanks for watching to the end. I hope you found this video informative, maybe even enjoyable. I mean, maybe you like the sounds of crickets in the morning because I want to kill a little bastard. Sorry for language. But that's where I'm at. I am still tearing stuff apart. Like I said, these videos are coming in daily, so I'm trying to do everything just a little bit. So anything you do in the garage, just like I'm doing, if you spend 45 minutes to an hour just doing something, document what you're doing for yourself so you know what you're doing. Everyone's got smartphones these days. Take a picture. Saves you so much headache. You won't believe the stuff I've had to work on, that if you just took a picture of it, makes life so much easier to know how that thing came apart. And now I'm doing videos, so it's even more helpful on that aspect. So please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps for this. And I hope to see you tomorrow for the next video of, not sure what, but we're going to be taking more parts off, I tell you that.